What's going on, YouTube? I'm just gonna get right into it. Black people are their own worst enemy. And when I say that, what I mean is, well, the aspect that I'm speaking on about it today is this. Um, I was speaking to one of my friends, and they were telling me about how last night one of the clubs that they usually work at, they went ahead and opened up anyway. Now, clubs in Atlanta were supposed to open up on March 13th, between March 13th and March 15th. The other day they pushed it back until like June 1st. And he was telling me how, he was thinking about going to work last night, but he didn't go. And me and him, we've been talking about, stimulus checks. We've been talking about unemployment. And I was telling him how, I'm going to be receiving unemployment. My first payment should be, only a few days away. And also, I will be getting a stimulus check, but it has to go through child support first, and then I'll be getting back what they owe me, right? And he was like, yeah, he was looking online last night, and he saw that a couple of guys that I know that, I used to work with when I was just a regular employee of another security company, and now I own my own security company. He saw a couple of those guys, they was at work last night. And they had me thinking like, well, damn, if these guys knew about the things that they could do as far as filing for unemployment and go ahead and do the non-filers aspect for the stimulus check, then they wouldn't have to be so eager to try to go to work. You know what I'm saying? They could just kind of sit back and wait until this thing is some kind of way contained, which we don't know when that will be. And it got me to thinking like a lot of black people, because I used to be this way, we'll count ourselves out before even getting in the race. White people don't do that. And I didn't do that this time. I went ahead and applied. My wife went ahead and applied. But most black people, we won't even apply. We'll just sit there and be like, oh, they ain't gonna give it to me anyway. Versus go ahead, apply for the shit, let them tell you no. Don't tell yourself no. White people go ahead, they just apply for it. SBA loans, paycheck protection program loans, whatever. During this time, people, when I say people, I mean all races, people are supposed to be able to basically do like a master reset. Don't get me wrong. This is a terrible time. You got this virus out here that's killing people. You got this pandemic thing and people, jobs, people doing layoffs. Businesses, small businesses are having to close forever due to what's going on. But they are giving money away. But what we do as black people, we don't even go and apply for the money. We go ahead and just count ourselves out and say, man, they ain't going to give it to me. They ain't going to give it to me. Listen, they will give it to you. But you got to get in the race to see if you're going to win. You can't stand on the sideline and watch everybody else play and say, damn, why I ain't in the game? You ain't even trying to get in the game. Some of y'all ain't even standing on the sideline. You pulled up and didn't even get out the car. Black people, we standing in our own way of progress. Now, don't get me wrong. There is and are certain things that just aren't in our control, right? And no, we don't do the decision making when it comes to who's going to get approved for unemployment and who's not. But guess what? When I was told that I wasn't approved initially for unemployment, that's when everybody was like, hey, don't forget, go and apply for the pandemic unemployment assistance. It's called PUA. I heard about it on the news, but guess what I did? I didn't second guess the shit. I said, you know what? I heard about it on the news. Other people telling me about it. I'm going to go ahead and apply and do what? Let them tell me no. I'm just waiting on my money to be deposited. And all I had to do was just step on out, get on the computer, fill the shit out. But a lot of black people, we not going to do it. We going to sit there. And the sad part about it, it ain't that I'm just saying this just based off of, I'm just pondering thoughts. I know people that now that I done got approved, now they like, bro, well, what did you do? Bro, I just went online and I filled it out. That's all I did. I went online and I filled the shit out. You got to be willing to take that first step. I always tell people, I believe in God to the utmost. But don't never think when you around here praying to God, oh God, please send me a blessing, or you want a good job and you saying, God, please send me this good job. If you ain't applying for the job, if you ain't going online and filling out this application, God can't manifest an application for you. You got to help yourself, and then God will help you. That's how the shit go. God helps those who help themselves. That's what's happening. So my thing is, if you gonna sit here and not even try, you can't be sitting back talking about, man, this pandemic, it's a conspiracy. They got an agenda. They giving you some money. It ain't but $600 a week, plus on top of what regular unemployment gonna give you, but it's more money than what you making when you sitting here with all these excuses. They got an app for anybody who ain't got nowhere to work right now. They got an app called Very Able, VERYABLE. Go on there, fill it out. They're going to do a background check. They're going to have you fill out your tax information for direct deposit and all that. You can get jobs in your area every day. It's going to be some warehouse type shit, but you can get jobs in your area every day. Somebody told me about it. I'm trying to give it to y'all. It's an app. You go on your phone. Everybody got a smartphone these days. You go on the app. You fill it out. It's called Very Able, VERYABLE. Go to your app store. If you ain't going to go and fill out to get your unemployment or fill out the non-filers thing to try to get your stimulus check, at least go do that. Make you $100 a day or something. They got work every day. They got multiple shifts. It's going to tell you what they have, what kind of work it is, what you need to wear, what time to be there, what time you'll get off, and you get paid daily. Like I say, somebody just told me about it, so I'm trying to share it with y'all. Listen, man. Listen. Stop standing in your own way, black people. Stop standing in your own way. You are part of your problem. The man is not your full problem right now. Because guess what? The man, or rather the white man, they filling all this stuff out. They filling all this stuff out. They going on very able. They doing everything. We sitting back. Man, they ain't going to give me nothing. I'm just going to wait it out. I'm going to wait it out. They ain't giving me nothing. They are, but you got to take the first step. It upsets me that some of my friends that don't know about this stuff, and I'm telling them, now they starting to get it, like I'm telling them. But it's like, y'all going out here, y'all got to risk y'all life to go ahead and go to work at a club. Then y'all just hear about what happened in China. Y'all didn't just hear what happened in China. Over there at a club, one person, they say, infected 1,000 people. China probably finna have to go back on lockdown. China is probably about to have to, go through a second wave. We ain't even hit our second wave. Think about that. Why do y'all think they trying to pass these bills? The bill just went through the House last night, now got to go through Senate. They know this thing might get worse. They know this thing might potentially get worse, and it will. The more we keep opening stuff up, the more people gonna get sick. They say right now we at what, about 87,000? They expecting by June 1st, over 100,000 people will probably perish from this virus. They're expecting over 1 million people to perish from this virus. We only at 100,000 in the United States. They're expecting 1 million in the United States. So look at what we're talking about. Right now, we only at 80-something thousand. They're projecting by June 1st, it'll be at 100,000, but they're expecting by the time this is over 1 million people will die from this virus. We ain't even made it to 100,000 yet. So look at how much more they're expecting to happen. Pay attention to what's going on. Apply for what you need to apply for. Let them folks tell you no. Don't tell yourself no. You ain't making a decision. The only decision you making is a decision not to go and apply. This video, I'm about to post it up, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Post in the comments. If you disagree, post it. If you agree, post it. If you like it, thumbs it up. If you don't like it, thumbs it down. I don't care either way. I told y'all, when I get a message in my mind and I feel like it's something I need to give to the people, I just hope that somebody hears it and it maybe clicks something in your mind to go out and try to do something different. Stop standing in your own way, people. Even though as bad as this is and people gonna die and all that, it's a master reset. If you ain't got your credit together, it's the best time to do credit disputes. It's the best time to do credit disputes. It's the best time. Sit home. If you ain't got nothing to do, sit home, get on your laptop, your other computer, whatever. If you ain't got no computer, call somebody that got one. Go to their crib. I filled out my homeboy unemployment over the phone. He ain't got access to no computer. He don't have no car. So get what I did. I said, bro, we going to get on the phone. I'm going to get on my laptop and I'm going to fill all your shit out for you. And I did. They told him he can start certifying for unemployment on May 19th, which is next Tuesday. He can't start certifying until the weekend following the 19th. But guess what? He going to get some money, though. My cousin, I told him what to do. They just sent him money from when he had to start certifying and all the way back. And they got to send him some more money. They already sent me a little money, but I'm waiting for my lump sum. You know what I mean? Not even a lump sum. It's just, hey, Chris gonna get his money. Why? Because I went on here and I applied. Again, we got to stop standing in our own way, man. It's our fault, some of the stuff we doing. Some of this stuff is not nobody else's fault but ours. Stop second guessing. Stop second guessing everything. Do not be one of them people that sit back and say, man, I know they ain't gonna give it to me no way. You don't know that. Let them tell you no. Or let them send you that letter in the mail telling you you're going to get X amount of dollars for these many weeks like they did me. All right? I'm out.